Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Also welcome if you are new. My name is Cambria, if you didn't already get that from the name of this channel. But today we're just doing a whole house cleaning. As you can see, the whole house has like this layer of like sawdust, drywall dust, life of living in a construction site. If you're new here, we have been renovating our home in Florida. We just moved down here. It's been about 3 months now. It's crazy. It feels like we've been here so much longer, but at the same time, it feels like we've been here in such a short amount of time. It's crazy how time works like that. But I wanted to do a really good whole house cleaning because, one, I try and do this every week just to keep my anxiety at bay as much as possible, and having a clean house just really helps with my mental health. But also, we are going to be starting on the kitchen. I am so excited about starting on the kitchen and getting a more workable space, organized space, all the things. But to do that, I wanted to make sure the whole house was put back to ground zero, clean, organized as much as it can be before starting the next big project. So that is what we are doing in today's video, and I'm just starting off in our master bathroom. Honestly, for normal dirt, it really wasn't that bad. It was mainly just that, like I said, layer of construction dust on absolutely everything. I also want to take this time and thank Found for sponsoring today's video. Now, I don't often do sponsorships like this because I'm very picky when it comes to it. Found is the very first weight care solution that is designed for personal treatment. Now, what caught my eye about them is most of these weight loss things that are out there, and I've tried a lot of them, are usually have one focus. Exercise or food are usually the main things around them. And what I like about Found when I looked into them and started using them is they recognize there's so much more to that and so much more to physical health than just food and exercise. Those are big factors, absolutely, but they also go into the biology. What is your past, your biological standards, medical history, mental, obviously lifestyle, what's your goals, and they do all of this to create a sustainable weight loss, which to me, that was the biggest thing, is the sustainable part of it. They go over a bunch of key factors. So medication, if necessary, to help with that. Nutrition, exercise and movement, emotional. I feel like that's something that always gets overlooked, is the emotional, what emotional stress can cause. Sleep, another huge important thing. And then they give you so much social support. You have a coach there that is awesome at keeping you on track, answering questions, checking in on you, everything, as well as a community. It's kind of like a group where you can go through the feed. People are talking about their goals. They're showing their where they're at. It's just a really good community in the Found network. To get started, you take the Found quiz and start your weight loss journey right away. They even offer 90 days money back guarantee, which I feel like is really important, that if you're not happy with your results within 90 days, you have that peace of mind and insurance that you are happy in the end with that 90-day money-back guarantee. So just click the link in my description below. Otherwise, you can go to joinfound.com/pages/Cambria and check it out. Like I said, I was very happy to see something that was more than just nutrition and exercise, because there is so much more that goes into it than that. So definitely check out my link in the description below. And once again, a big thanks to Found for sponsoring today's video. I wanted to add in this of Bobby putting up the fan because some of the stuff we do in the house is just random when we get time. But this fan was so nice to get put in. One, it was much larger than the old one. You can see Bobby moved it a couple feet also. The fan that was in the room when we were in bed, I couldn't feel it at all. And I am a hot sleeper. So it was really nice. Bobby got that up, and I have been sleeping so much better since getting that up. But now I'm having Bobby help me take down these blinds. These blinds were so dirty, and you guys know I am not a huge fan of blinds. However, Bobby really likes them, and these are actually nice blinds. So I'm going to clean them up, hang them back up in the bedroom. Like I said, Bobby really likes them. But you can see here, it's insane where you see the water goes, and it's just night and day difference because they were so dirty, which is why I knew it would just be so much easier to just take them down, throw them in the shower, and blow them off. Oh, talking about the shower, I am so excited. Actually, today when I'm doing this voiceover, I should be having our glass people come within the next hour or so to finally put in the glass in our shower, which is going to be so nice. This past weekend, I was all congested, and when I get congestion, it causes headaches and everything, so I just felt miserable, and I so badly wanted to take a really good steam shower, and it's just not the same because I don't have that full enclosed area, so I'm really excited about our glass going in today. It's going to be really nice. Something I have been waiting for so long. Yeah, a lot of exciting stuff done. We had a guy come out today to measure all the windows to get the new windows started. Probably still going to be about 4 months till we get them installed, but progress. It's all about the progress. We're getting the glass installed today. We're starting on the kitchen. So much is happening, and I can't wait to share it all with you. Like I said, the kitchen is probably what I am most excited about, but all of it coming together is just so nice. I will say, though, when I was cleaning these windows, it made me even more excited about getting new windows because they're just, I feel like I can't get them clean. They are so old that I just can't get them clean. They don't open really well. I don't open these windows at all because I'm afraid I'm going to break them. So it's going to be really nice to get the updated windows in the house, especially before next summer. So we may not have the savings this summer with the new installation, but definitely by next year we'll be able to have that extra savings.
saying words ain't easy. I know you can't talk to me, but I hope you realize you playing with fire. You were my one and only until you left me lonely. I get stuck.
Oh, I did have someone ask the other day about like dressers and stuff, because when I redid the bedroom, you can see we don't really have any dressers. We decided not to get any. Purposely got nightstands with drawers. That way, for some things that I like to have in drawers, I have them. But the closet here is definitely a lot larger than our old closet, and I don't have a crazy amount of clothes. Bobby's got a lot more than I do, and even he has all the space. At the last house, we definitely needed the dressers. Bobby's t-shirts alone filled a full dresser. But down here, pretty much everything we hang. And then the couple things that we don't want to hang, so like my leggings and stuff, I just keep in a nice bin in the closet. On the shelf system that's in there. I still need to go in and give it a really good organization, but I absolutely love not having a dresser. I don't love the look of dressers. I feel like our little council table and end tables, like this just gives a much more cozy, relaxing feeling. So it was a situation of, since we didn't need it, obviously sometimes you need it. Our last house, we needed the chest of drawers and the dresser and everything, but with our situation down here, we didn't, and I definitely was excited about not needing the dresser. But now going in, and I'm gonna mop the floors. I am using just about a teaspoon of Tide with really hot water, and then I like to add a splash of either, here I'm using Pine Sol or Lysol or Fabuloso, something just for the scent. So it's literally just a splash, but I love this combination. It always works really, really well, getting the floors really, really cleaned. Oh, I did also have someone ask how I decide between using like my steam mop, my spin mop, or my vacuum mop. So the vacuum that mops also, that's like my daily cleaning. It just keeps up with the dirt and the grime. But about once a week, I like to either go in with a spin mop or the steam mop. And how I decide is just based off of my mood, honestly. Some days I'm like, I want to use the spin mop. Some days I want to use the steam mop. I think they both work really, really well. I do usually like using the spin mop more often, just because I love that clean, fresh smell, especially when doing all this work.
One of the downsides to living in Florida, or really any state in the South that's warm, is bugs. Now, they get in your house, so if you don't spray every couple months, you're gonna have bugs. So, this is a wolf spider with babies. Now this one's relatively small, but still, these guys you don't want in your house. So, Xander, start spraying.
Spray the bottom or the
Yep, spray the bottom. Spray. And you hope your sprays work. There we go. There you go. Get them good. Yeah, get all those babies. Oh my goodness. You see all those babies that fell off that guy?
That was straight under, straight under.
Make sure you get everything along the side. So if there's any babies that are hiding,
All right, for anyone that's squeamish, I apologize about that. But I figured that was something I had to share because that's another question I get all the time is the reptiles down here and the bugs down here. I will say the bugs don't bother me as much, but I do think a lot of that is I've spent a lot of time in Florida since I was little. Like, this has always been our go-to place growing up on vacation, and then my parents ended up getting a house down here. So the bugs and stuff like that don't bother me. The one thing that does are snakes, but I've never liked snakes. So that is one thing I don't enjoy, and we have seen a couple of them in our yard already, but I will take the snakes over the frigid cold winters that we did have.
Destiny brought us together, but then we messed it up. You stole my heart. It used to be hollow, a battery that wouldn't charge. The first kiss, the first touch. Do you remember all the good times, the sweet love? A constant attraction. Some say it's easy, but it's so hard saying goodbye. We are stardust.
So, watching this footage, that can't talk, but oh, you gonna talk for me, Freya? Yeah? I don't know if you guys can hear in the background. Watching this footage in the kitchen, I cannot wait to start organizing out this kitchen. And I know it's going to take time because you kind of have to live in a space before you 100% figure out how you're going to organize it. I am curious, though, if you guys want to see that like phase 1 organization, because once the kitchen goes in, obviously I can finish unpacking the boxes that are in the 4th bedroom. And I was thinking about sharing it, of unpacking it all and finding places and the places' homes and everything. And I just want your opinion if you guys would be interested in that, like I said, phase 1, organization, decluttering, cleaning. None of that is like a one and done situation, I personally feel. I feel like, especially organizing, can take multiple times doing it till you figure out exactly what works for you and what works for your family. No one organization plan is going to be perfect for everybody. And then obviously decluttering, that is something you have to do all the time. It almost has to become like a habit. So I will be doing that soon, but I am really excited. I'm excited to have like all my cooking utensils and pots and pans and everything just easily accessible. I was even telling Bobby today, like, I'm excited about having my junk drawer back. And that sounds so silly, but like, I was looking for a pen today and was having the hardest time finding a pen because usually I have my little area in my junk drawer that holds my pens and pencils, and I just go there when I need it. And I don't have that in this house right now. So the idea of just having a junk drawer again, and I know it's funny because it's called a junk drawer, but we all have them. It holds a little bit of everything. I'm so excited about. I actually think today I'm going to go to a couple counter places because I want to get it scheduled for them to come out and measure. Because obviously the cabinets are going to go in, and then we'll probably have 2 to 4 weeks of waiting for counters. And then once the counters go in, I can do the backsplash. So it's going to happen not all at once, but I want to try and stay ahead of the game as much as possible.
Are we done before we even started?
So we have had this Shark stick vacuum now for nearly 3 months. We got it pretty close to when we moved in. I have to say I am still really enjoying it. I like that it comes with 2 batteries. So like right there I had to replace the battery. So I'm never like, oh, I'm out of power. Where I felt like with the rechargeable ones, if I was doing like a whole house deep clean, I often ran out of battery power doing the entire house, where I'm not having those issues with this one, which I really like. Here's a little bit of a real life mess into the family room. I feel like this is my life every day lately. There's always messes in the family room, in the dining room, everywhere. Also, and you're gonna see this when I get to Freya's room, she is so much messier than the boys ever were. Like, I thought a little girl, she might be a little bit easier. No, this girl, she is a tornado. Like, she doesn't just play with her toys. She dumps everything out to play with them, and they end up all over the house. So it is definitely a lot more work to keep the house clean with her than it ever were with the boys. The boys were really good. Like, if they were playing with something, they would play with what they were playing with, and then we could put it away and get the next thing. Her, nope, it's all or nothing all the time. So I love it. She's the sweetest thing in the world, but she definitely makes a lot more work for mama. You're going to notice here that I go over this rug multiple times in multiple different directions. This is a much thicker rug, which I enjoy. I love the feel of really plush rugs, but they definitely hold a lot more dog hair and dirt and everything. So I like to do a slow vacuum at multiple different angles to get everything out of the carpeting. Here you can see I had to empty the thing because it collects a lot of dog hair. Oh, I also have gotten a lot of questions about this rug and where we got it. So I can't link this one because I actually found it at Home Goods. I do love this rug though, so if you have a local Home Goods, I would definitely go check yours out. I love the detail of it. It's super soft and cozy. It just works really well, and so far it has stayed really clean, which is saying a lot when you have 3 kids, 2 dogs, a husband, and you living in a construction site. This front entry though, if you guys did not see Monday's video, go check it out. I am obsessed with the way this front entry turned out. And it's one of those things of, sometimes I feel like video can make areas look nicer than they are, but I feel like in this situation, it actually doesn't do it justice. It looks so good in person. I absolutely love it. So if you missed Monday's video, definitely go back and watch that, because I'm, like I said, obsessed with my front entry. I feel like it gives this house so much of the character that was taken from it, because I want to modernize it, but I also like, it's an old like beach house cottage. I want to keep that feel. I want to keep the coziness of it. So I feel like I definitely achieved that with that front entry. The only issue is now Bobby wants me to German schmear the outside of the house. And originally I was going to lime wash the outside and lighten it up. But lime washing and German schmearing is definitely a lot more work. But he is right. It turned out so good on the inside, it might end up happening. Let me know in the comments below if you think I should lime wash the outside of the house, which is like painting it white, but it's more of a stain, so it's better on brick. Or should I German smear it to the same like setup that I did the front entry? I'm going to need your votes because right now I'm going back and forth, and a lot of it has to do with the amount of extra work the German smearing is going to be.
I lost my ways. No words to say. You're on my mind, and time flies by. I'm cutting down the wires.
These windows always get, or sliders always get so dirty. If you guys don't know, this little sunroom we currently are just using like as the dog area, so that like if we leave, they go out there. It's AC controlled, it's under like a roof, like it's a really nice room for the dogs, and then I don't need to worry about them ruining everything. Especially if you guys own a husky, you guys know what I'm talking about. But huskies can be very destructive if left alone and they get bored. And we haven't had that issue since being down here with the dogs having their own room area, which has been really, really nice. But I am thinking about turning it into an office / dog room. I've got to figure that out. Also, this is baby girl's room. Like I said, tornado. Absolute tornado. I need to figure out a toy organization system for her closet. A lot of her toys and stuff are still just in boxes and bins because I honestly just haven't had the time to map it out and figure it out, because I don't want to just buy to buy. I want to like try and figure out what the best system is going to be. And honestly, right now her just having the toy bins are totally okay. But yeah, she is an absolute tornado. Oh, also, if you guys missed, and I can't even remember if I brought it up, but we ended up taking her dresser out of her room for now. It's sitting under the TV in the family room until we build out the new fireplace. So that's why you don't see her dresser in her bedroom. It really honestly didn't hold a crazy amount of stuff. It carried like some of her pants and shorts and diapers, so it really didn't matter if it was in her room or not. So we are using that as a temporary solution under the TV, since I took the table I built, which I purposely built for the front entry. When I moved it to the front entry, I still needed something to hold like our router and Xbox and all the other things that come with it.
Creeping everywhere, I want you here. You know it's true, I've been thinking about you. You make me feel so safe right when you told me you were mine.
I absolutely love when I am doing a full day of like cleaning everything, having this robot vacuum to do the kids' bedrooms, because their rooms really don't get that bad. So to be able to just let it go and kind of do its thing so that I could work on something else is really, really nice. Now, I did end up doing the boys' room. That is honestly more of their responsibility. So unless I'm going in and it really needs a good dusting or something like that, mopping, I don't touch their room. Like, it's their room, their responsibility. Freya's room is different. She's obviously only 2 years old, but so that's why you don't see me going into their room, but I do have to do their bathroom. I'm also trying to figure out their bathroom situation because I'm not going to be able to do any major renovations probably till next year. 1, time, 2, finances. Like, it's just not in the financial game right now. We did take some of the stuff off the wall, so that random like shelf and mirror in the center we took down. We took down some of the extra like towel racks. but I really want to do something like simple to update this space that I'm not going to be like, oh, I just did all this work and now I'm tearing it out. Now, I don't plan on doing a whole gut in this bathroom anyway. I'm just thinking new floors, taking out the soffit, and updating like the vanity. But even the vanity is probably just going to be like a DIY update. So, trying to figure it out. I haven't even started it because I don't know. And I feel like I really want to plan before I get too involved. Well, I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. And if you're new here, subscribe and hit that notification bell just to keep up with all the stuff going on. I do a ton of cleaning motivation. That is actually how I started my channel. But lately, there's a lot of room renovations and decorating and a little bit of everything with us being in this new house. So if you want to follow along, subscribe and hit that notification bell. Also, don't forget to check out my link in the description for Found and take your free health quiz today to get started on your health journey. Like I said, I've been really happy with them, and I often don't talk about stuff like this because it's just not my thing, but I was really excited about working with Found. So really appreciate Found sponsoring today's video. But until next time, I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend, and I'll see you Tuesday. Bye!